What is going on, lads, and welcome back to Pokemon FIFA. If you remember from the first episode, we did get that gym badge, so that is what we are picking up now. If you missed it, there'll be a link on screen to it, and also one down in the description, just in case you got annotations turned off, if you missed it and want to go and check that out. I'll also pop a link to the 100k pack that I opened yesterday, and uploaded yesterday on the screen and in the description, so if you want to go and check that out and drop that a like, that would be much appreciated as well. And if you want to go and get yourself some packs like I did in that video, you're going to need some coins to do it, so I'll also leave a link to UT Coins Direct, where you can go and pick yourself some coins up, as they are nice and reliable. Now, as you can see, we are cracking on with our journey, and of course we've got this gym badge from this city, so we need to head over to the next city. To do that, we need to get this bush out the way, so that's what we're going to do first, and then we're going to head over to the right. And you remember just before we played the gym battle, we wanted to get ourselves to all-in form, so we did go take a few battles with some trainers over here. We're not going to go in this cave, as I'm not the biggest fan of caves, so we're going to go and explore and see what's over to the right, and carry on with these trainer battles that are along here. You can see we've already took a couple of them, and we did that during the BPL one, but there is still a few here, and we come across the first one pretty soon into our journey, and we're just going to jump straight into a battle, and hopefully get our second win of the series, and our second evolution. So it turns out to be pretty likely that that is going to happen when you see this guy's team. He's got a starter pack team. He has managed to get people all in the right position, which hats off to the guy if this is his first game. But we are going to take advantage of the fact that he's got a starter pack and probably new to foot, and just start absolutely dicking on this guy and giving him the sausage. So we started off in the 7th minute with a goal, and then he's only just kicked off again when we pinched the ball off him. And this time it's Falcone after Defendy getting the first one. Them two boys running riot down the wing again and putting us 2-0 up. 7 minutes later, we get a little bit lucky. There's a lot of chances here, a massive scramble in the box, and then finally we do get the ball in with Coppola, making it 3-0. So we're absolutely killing this poor guy. And then again, 2 minutes later, Maganelli this time, a couple of step overs, cuts inside, and bang, straight in the top corner. What a quality goal that was for a bronze player to be scoring that. It's absolutely insane. So it's 4-0. It did take us a little bit longer to score the goal, although it was only 20 minutes later. We cut inside with Defendi again, and he just smashes it into the far corner. Absolutely incredible player, and I've said it in the first episode, I would highly recommend picking this guy up. Again, not 3 minutes later, we do go through on goal, and this guy's had enough. He rage quits, we get an evolution, and it is going to be Pinsogli that's evolving. So I'm probably going to struggle with a couple of these really Italian names, but it is the goalkeeper that we are going to be doing, and we've gone and got ourselves a rare bronze goalkeeper in the form of Cordaz. Bit of an easier name to say and a much better goalkeeper, so hopefully we'll keep tightening it up at the back, although we haven't really been conceding too many goals, but we just wanted that assurance that we have got a decent keeper in between the sticks, just in case something does go wrong in goal. Now you will see that we missed out that first little guy. We managed to sneak past him without getting the battle, so we've gone back to take it, and you'll see he's got a much better team than the first one. I'm going to say it's MLS, but you can correct me in the comment section, as I'm not too familiar with all these bronze teams with the random nations and leagues and stuff like that. But a much better team and a much better game. As you can see, he's the one who gets himself off to a flyer in this one. Gets a little bit lucky, some terrible goalkeeping after me saying that the goalkeeper has picked up his game with us evolving him, so maybe we should have stuck with the rare bronze on, but who knows, we're just going to pull it back anyway. Little bit of a tramp across the box and a nice diving header from Coppola to bag his second goal in as many games. So this was a very tight game, but in the 21st minute he did get a bit rash and he gets himself a red card, and that was kind of the game changer, as it did give us a little bit more space, a little bit more time to pick the holes and break him down, and eventually we get a little bit lucky. A terrible bicycle kick clearance attempt drops to Falcone, who once again does the business and tucks it away and gives us their lead. We then give the ball off to Loviso or Loviso or whatever it is. You can correct me in the comments with that again. You can be like, it's Loviso, not Loviso, or whatever the fuck they say on Harry Potter. But anyway, I am chatting shit. We are now winning 3-1. And we're just going to do a nice little bit of dribbling, get a little bit lucky with Coppola, and bang, second goal in second goal in this game, third goal in 2 games, and we get a nice 4-1 win. So we're on a 3-win streak at the moment, and that means we are going to be going into the next game in the final. But before that, we need to get ourselves an evolution, and it is going to be Lambrugi that's evolving. So once again, we're just shoring up the defence, as we did concede a goal there, so we're pretty pissed off with ourselves, as we have been going strong with this team. So we have evolved him into Biraghi, I'm going to say is how you say that name. Like I said, some of these Italian names I am going to absolutely butcher, but you can have to bear with me with that one, as I am not Italian. But lads, that is the end of this episode. We've got ourselves 2 more evolutions again. Like I said, we are going to be going into the final in the next episode, the final of the Bronze Cup, as we are on a 3-win streak, so stay tuned for that in the next episode. If you're watching this a couple of days later, there will be a link to that on the screen as well, but of course, if you're watching it the day it comes out, you're just going to have to wait a couple of days. But I am waffling on and talking rubbish now, so I hope you have enjoyed this episode, lads, and I would really appreciate it if you would leave it a like if you have. Also, make sure you subscribe if you are new. Thanks for watching, lads, and I will see you next time.